Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Alex and look, what do I see here? Meghan and Harry appearing on the front cover of Time magazine. And not only that, named by Time magazine as one of the world's most influential people. There's been a lot of talk over this cover online and we'll get into that in a second. So it says here, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been named by Time magazine as one of the world's 100 most influential people. The couple, who famously stepped down from duties as senior members of the royal family in 2020, appears on one of the magazine's covers to mark the issue. Meghan wears a white buttoned jumpsuit accessorised with a gold watch, while Harry stands behind her in a black jumper. The news comes as Harry celebrates his 37th birthday today and just months after the couple welcomed their second child, a daughter named Lilibet. Their appearance on the cover has been praised by fans, with one person tweeting, "Harry and Meghan, they are so powerful." Another Twitter user described Harry and Meghan as true forces for good. Absolutely deserved recognition. The incredible work of Harry and Meghan individually and as a team is outstanding. A third person wrote, "The cover has received some backlash from the couple's critics. One person argued that Harry and Meghan have zero influence outside of the US. Funny if it wasn't so ridiculous. Harry and Meghan have zero influence outside of America. Please do some research next time," they wrote on Twitter. The couple also posed for a second photograph alongside the cover. In the shot, Harry wears an olive green suit, while Meghan wears a matching olive green turtleneck and charcoal grey trousers. In his tribute to the couple, Andre said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had been recognised by the magazine for their charity work, notably through their Archwell Foundation. They give voice to the voiceless through media production. Hand in hand with non-profit partners, they take risks to help communities in need, offering mental health support to Black women and girls in the US, and feeding those affected by natural disasters in India and the Caribbean, he said. So this is of course good news for Meghan and Harry. There have been many comments about the front cover, and yes, if I'm honest, it does look photoshopped. Either that or Harry is crouching down or Meghan is standing on a box. You know, because you can see that there is an obvious height difference between them. Now, this photoshopping of images is common practice for covers such as this, but it only works if you don't notice it. Otherwise, it can appear somewhat unnatural looking, which I have to say, the cover does look it a little strange. Let's put it this way, if it was me and Time magazine came to me and said, "Are you happy with the cover?" use the other photo, as that's far better. But that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Leave a comment and let us know what you think of the cover and their appearance on the list. And I wonder how Kate and William are feeling today about this. Jill Biden has praised Harry as they join forces for the Wounded Warrior Games, it says here. The US First Lady and the Duke of Sussex came together virtually to mark the Games, having first got to know each other from attending the first ever Invictus Games back in 2014, an international sporting event for injured, sick and wounded servicemen and women. It comes after Prince Harry was accused of spending too much damn time with Jill by her husband Joe Biden. And ever since then, their unlikely friendship has grown, with the pair continuing to support the wounded. But the Invictus Games in 2020 was cancelled, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle confirmed their first ever Netflix project would be focused on the Games. Dr. Biden told Harry, "It's hard to believe it's been 7 years since the first Invictus Games in London." She then went on to praise his contribution, telling him, "You live by a simple principle, served together, recovered together. It's a philosophy, not limited by the flag you wear. Your brothers and sisters in arms are connected by something so much deeper than the borders that separate us." Prince Harry expressed his gratitude to Dr. Biden for all her support over the years. He said, "Thank you for your service and your continued support over all these years. It's been fantastic to see you in action in various parts of the world, giving everything that you've got to so many people, not just those who wear the uniform, but the families as well. A lot of them wouldn't be here without you, so thank you," he added. Prince Harry also thanked the injured servicemen and women for inspiring him to create the Invictus Games. "I will never forget that first visit I had to the Warrior Games, which inspired me to create the Invictus Games," he said. "The Invictus Games never would have been created had I not been inspired by every single one of you and your companions and the families for everything that you give to the service of this country. And so this has given rise to the Meghan wanting to become president rumor mill. Meghan moves Prince Harry to join First Lady Dr. Biden tonight for Warrior Games amid rumours Meghan Markle could run for president." And then we have this one here. Prince Harry must avoid criticising President Biden if he uses his birthday tomorrow to speak about Afghanistan refugee crisis again, because it could harm Meghan's political ambitions, royal expert warns. Yes, it's one of those royal experts again. I don't personally think we will be seeing Joe Biden as president for much longer, and he will probably step down at some point, so I don't think it really matters. Nevertheless, no one should be careful about what words they say. They should just stick to the truth, or at least what they believe to be their truth. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams is predicting that Harry will use his 37th birthday tomorrow to highlight a charitable initiative, and he said that it's reasonable to assume that he could choose to focus on the refugee crisis in Afghanistan, adding that he will have to be careful not to say anything critical of President Biden. I get that he won't, but why can't he if he wants to? Oh, I get it, because he claims this may hurt Meghan's wishes of getting into politics at some point. This is what he is suggesting. He's also suggesting that people like Harry should not say what they think and avoid rocking the boat if they are interested into getting into politics. It says here, Richard Fitzwilliams has advised Harry to be careful what he says amid the growing political tensions following the US withdrawal from Afghanistan. It's a big crisis, and it would be a reasonable assumption that any birthday initiative might be linked to Afghanistan and the refugee crisis, he said. Harry and Meghan seem to see their future in the US, and Harry will have to watch what he says about US domestic matters, especially as it's been speculated that Meghan is eyeing up a future in politics. It comes after Harry and First Lady Jill Biden last night praised each other's supports for wounded veterans during a 30-minute virtual event to celebrate Warrior Games, warrior athletes, their families and caregivers. Last month, the couple spoke about the Afghanistan crisis, in which they said they were speechless and feeling the many layers of pain. Yet, I don't profess to having an inkling whether or not Meghan is interested in getting into politics. Sometimes, you see the way she presents herself in recent speeches, you get the vibe that maybe she is interested, but at other times, maybe not. I hope not. I, for one, have no time for politics at this moment. It seems to be a very fake place, even more so nowadays than in the past. And if one does acquire a position of power, it is only for a temporary amount of time. I feel that they together would have a much longer lasting influence and have more power over that influence if they kept out of politics. So I hope Meghan keeps away from it and continues to highlight and empower meaningful causes rather than trying to get into politics and left and right dynamics and all of that. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what your opinion is in the comments. Thank you for listening. See you next time.